stupid plug come out yesterday.
That's what happens when you get older.
Yeah.
Plug falls out, you don't even know. It's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible. Oh, we're not.
This is our last hunt, and the weather. Whoa, hey,
we go
there's
again.
UPS truck. Oh, who's that?
Oh, see, now I was jamming on it because of these guys, but then now this guy's driving slow. What is going on?
I don't know.
Is it? Are we all going to meeting?
That's rain.
It seems excessive. I'm doing. Like, goodbye.
Well, it's our last hunt of the early season, and it's raining. So I don't know how long it's gonna last. I'm gonna go sit in Jeremy's stand because you know what, people? All the deer are by the roads. They're not way back in the woods. No, they're not. I can attest to that. They're all up by the roads. It's a wives' tale. Go back into Nomad land. Oh yeah? There's nothing back there.
15 miles back.
And you know what you'll find?
You ain't hunting.
You know what you'll find? You'll find a tree stand. Anyways, heading out. No, we need some snow because that would finally give us the full gamut of Michigan weather of all seasons. And
oh, it'll be here. It'll be here soon enough. So.
Anyways, I was looking at the calendar, so I got a couple of dates to throw out at you, some ideas, some thoughts. So while we're driving out to our hunt spot, rather than listen to us blabber on about dates and times and schedules, we'll see you up in the tree stand, October 9th. Well, we're in deer bear stand. Since all the deer are by the road, might as well sit by the road. He's got a lot more visibility now that a lot of leaves have fallen, so visibility here is a little bit better. I like my spot. There's some scrapes here and there's some rubs. He just didn't get nothing on a trail camera. Same as me. Well, let's take a look around. fixing, I was looking like straight out from the stand, and I saw the movement coming like from where the road was. And I kind of watched it, and at first I was like, no, I said, there's no way that's a deer. And I'd like kind of looked a little bit more, and I'm like, holy shit, that's a deer. So I got my bow off the bow hanger, and I got it sitting on my knee, and I'm kind of watching it, and it's barely moving. It's just foraging. So then I got the camera out of my pocket, and I'm trying to parallel it to, you know, hold my bow and the camera. And I'm trying to zoom in on it, and it basically, it was like coming like towards me. It was like doing this thing, and then it went like that. And it didn't run off, it didn't jump off, it didn't...
Just moseyed that way?
Yeah, just moseyed that way.
No, that's good. I mean, that's, you know, I mean, as it is, it's like not good that you didn't get a shot, but I mean, at least it's good it didn't spook and take off because it caught your scent or moving or something. Obviously, that'd be bad because you don't want it to.
You know, and I thought, you know, I think it was what, 5 after 7? I think when I sent you the
somewhere
text.
Around there, yeah.
It might have been like 5 after 7. So it's like half hour before legal hunting time ends, more or less. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, it's been raining, it's windy as shit. And I'm looking at it, and it was a bigger bodied deer. It wasn't a yearling. It was a bigger bodied deer. So I was kind of watching it. I'm like, well, if it comes out and it's a doe, probably I'm gonna want to shoot it, but probably not gonna shoot it because we talked about this already. You know.
Well, that rain. If you look at the weather map, it's going, and it's like closing in all around us. So you talk about the window of opportunity closing. It's literally. The weather maps, like all this rain all the way around us, and we actually got lucky that we were just on the edge of it, like just us and just north, and it's literally each section. I'm like, we're about to get hit anytime now.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I'm like, man, if I shoot this thing and then it just deluges, I'm gonna completely wash out a blood trail. I said, well, then I'm thinking, well, if it's a buck, it's gonna have to get like. It's gonna have to be like right up on top of me so that I know that I'm gonna, you know, I can get a clean shot. And you know, all these things go through your head when you're trying to play it out, and you're like, you know, do I not, am I gonna? And it's just tough because the ground is wet, the leaves are falling, it's gonna rain some more tonight. Looks like it's gonna rain a decent amount. So if I didn't hit it and watched it run off and fall over, which I'm not going to be able to from that stand, it's got a better field of view now than when Jeremy first put it up, because a lot of leaves have fallen off, and it's actually a pretty good. I mean, it's got a really good view now. I'm like, you know, this is a good spot to hunt. I can see things coming in. I still got cover till it gets here. Then once it steps out in the clearing, then I'll be able to get an open shot. But all that being said, you know, even if you get a clear shot, you know, it's raining, and all the blood trail is going to wash right out if you don't, you know, even a double lunger, they can still run 100, 200 yards. I've watched them sprint across a farm field with a double lung shot. You know, then you know, you see where they topple over or they go into the woods, but here you don't have that. And where do they go? 100, 200 yards, and you're trying to find a blood trail in the rain? That's a tough one.
Bad times.
Yeah, you know. You know, we could be those guys that just like, shoot at anything, I don't care. Coyotes got to eat anyways. Still got to try and be somewhat ethical, you know. Anyways. Whoops.
Ding dong.
Anyway, so, well, at least I got to see a deer. I think we all saw a deer.
There you go. Nothing to see here.
Welcome to Tabletop with Nomad Outdoors. 12 days? What do we, no. We've been up here 12 days. The thing that amazes me the most We went from 80 degrees. Today, 42.
Yeah, watch what you ask for. Well, I guess not really. I made a mistake by not wearing enough layers tonight, but
A little chilly too.
if I'd given my choice, I would much prefer it be 42 than 82, because I
don't mind
was sweating to death.
Oh yeah, horrible.
I was so hot. I don't mind the cold. You can always, put more clothes on, but when you're sitting in a tree stand, you're just up there in like a thong. Well, that's when the skeeters get you.
Yeah. Yeah. Originally I was actually I didn't mind the 80-degree days until I had to walk back to my stand, and go as far back as you can. Get away from this civilization. Yeah, so I'm just a half mile in 80 degrees.
Yeah.
I'm in my regular hunt pants, my boots, and just a long sleeve camouflage shirt. And I am sitting up, and when I get into my stand, I'm sweating my balls off. Yeah. And I'm like, this is just damn it. And so it take me a half hour just to cool off. Take my hat off, take my neck gaiter off, take my gloves off, and just sit there and let the wind blow on me, and finally
and
cool
pray
down.
for a breeze, because there wasn't even any really good breezes coming through either. I remember when the breeze finally started to go through, I'm like, let's get them pits dried off a little bit. That feels so good. Yeah. A little moist.
That's what. But when it was those warm days, Jer Bear was getting a couple of deer on his camera, and he saw a couple. I was getting that fork horn on my camera. You were getting nothing, and then all of a sudden, the weather flips, and it goes to 40 degrees, 43 degrees, and wind and rain, and you've got that 8-point that came in the other night on your camera. You saw them two, not even yearlings, those were fawns. I got to show you the video on those so you can see. They came in, and then nothing on either my camera or Jer Bear's camera. Nothing. And then tonight, I don't know. And the other problem that we've been dancing around with is, you want to hunt in the rain? Sure, the deer are going to move around in the rain. We all know that it's their thing. But
if you're a bow hunter, even a double long shot, if you lose that track, especially at night, coyotes are going to eat.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And the blood will wash out, and that's the thing. So it's 7 o'clock at night. You got half an hour left. If I don't watch the deer run off and lay down,
and it's raining.
Yeah, if I don't see it go and lay there and die, and I know where it's at, the only way you're going to find it the next day is just by making bigger and bigger circles.
And we're back to our biggest bitch. This Michigan weather, absolutely just insane right now. We've been through summer, we've been through spring, summer, fall, and damn near almost winter. There was some snow that when I was looking at the radar, some snow I
think the UP got some somewhere.
UP might have got a little bit of snowflakes. And we're only talking October 9th. I don't know. I haven't looked at. I mean, I did look at the weather. I didn't look at the temperatures, but the weather was at least for the next week, chance of rain every day. Are we in England now? I mean, what the fuck? I mean, we've been up here since Jer Bear went back, and the weather flipped. It's been rain every day. Now it's been a tolerable rain.
The one day it didn't rain, the winds were 30 mile an hour?
30 mile an hour, yep.
Gusts.
Yep.
Gust up to 30 miles an hour.
But that all being said, all of that whining, all of that complaining, we're seeing bucks.
I've never seen.
I saw a live buck today, a real live buck.
I've never seen an 8-point up here anywhere. Not on camera, not for real. When I first went out and drove through there with the neighbor, what was there, like a 6 point?
A 6 and an
4? 6 and an 8.
Yep.
Okay, so I guess I have seen an 8.
Because that's why we started hunting out that way.
Okay. So.
And then since you've been out there, you haven't seen a
But
goddamn buck, but there's been deer movement.
yeah, I saw a deer, does, all does.
A doe? A deer? A female deer?
They were 2 out of 3. Ain't bad. Last year during the gun season, and then the two little kids came in this year. But I never seen, at least out here. But then again, even when we were hunting Man-Made Lake, I never saw any bucks. We never had any big bucks on our cams there either.
Nope.
So nice to know that they're out there.
It's the spot that we're at now. You know, it's weird because for gun season, you didn't see anybody out there. We got there for archery season. There's people all over the goddamn place.
This year's crazy. It wasn't as bad last year. This year it's...
Wow. I mean, the first day we went out, there's a guy that was driving his truck down there. Then there was a kid that was humping along the side of the road with the
climber.
The climber. Then there was that camp that was set up over there at the beginning. And we always ran into that guy on the way out that was always out there.
Yep.
And then halfway out, pretty close to where I go in, we started seeing that pickup truck that was pulled off there. And then you ran into the guy last night.
Yep.
You know, and the crazy thing is, what did the guy last night say? I don't really gun hunt. I just bow hunt. Try to stay away from people. And the crazy thing is, during gun season, you don't really see anybody out there. So who knows? Who knows what that's going to lead to over there?
Hope not. Hope not this year. Hope not for the rest of the year.
No.
Hopefully, just these people were banging out their weekends, and now they're we come back up. We may run into them, but
stop following us around, people. Watch our show, by all means. Watch our show, but stop following us around. Don't go to where our hunt spots are. But this is only October 9th. We're only 9 days into the season. These deer have
they're probably just going to be starting to. Well, it's like you said, their coats are getting. They got their heavy coats in. The buck that 8 point and the one you saw tonight, no velvet. That's all gone.
Yep.
All those rubs and scrapes are probably just the
beginning.
The young ones that are beginning, but the real stuff's probably not going to start for another 4 weeks, for the very end of the month period, beginning in November. So
it is really our official bow camp is after Halloween. We usually go like the 4th through the 14th. That's our official bow camp. We got it out this year. Usually Jer Bear comes up for opening day and maybe the day after, and then when he bails, we're usually bailing right with him. We don't hunt the October lull, which is now we're getting into the October lull. But this weather, I don't think it's going to be a lull. I think they're going to be moving around. And then, so then we'll do our official bow camp, beginning of November. I'm thinking that I would like to be up for probably the 4th through the 14th. Opening day doesn't excite me for gun season. It scares me, just like bears and cougars and coyotes, that I'm gonna get shot because there's people all over the damn place. But after Thanksgiving, then we've got our late season bow camp. But you all's Nomad Outdoors followers, friends, subscribers get to see all the shenanigans. I don't think we're going to see the Jer Bear up. We saw his cameo appearance. We paid him well.
Yeah. He'll probably be done. He'll be hunting closer to home.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's got a spot
closer to home.
Yeah. Yep. He's got a couple of good irons in the fire.
Is that my phone or your phone?
That's your phone.
Oh, you know what it is? It's garbage night.
Oh, it's garbage night.
Don't forget. You got to set alarms because I'll forget.
But Jer Bear's got a couple irons in the fire downstate, and we're gonna see what he can shake loose. He may get the buck of a lifetime.
Hope he's taking his camera out with him.
I got it. You don't have it now. It's in my tote that's going back with me, and but that's it. That's our rundown. That's our shoot down. Our shoot down. Our whoop down.
Whoop, whoop, meow, meow.
Got anything to add to that?
No.
Oh.
Play nice with each other. That's it. Be kind to each other.
Keep your powder dry.
Keep your stick on the ice.
Keep your stick on the ice.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna end with that.
That's a good one.
Keep your stick
Keep
on the
your
ice.
stick down.
You know that's the crazy thing.
You know who'd like that? Don Cherry. Keep your stick down.
Yep. I have to remind.
Can't be waving him around up there.
I have to remind the young snake.
Keep his stick on the ice.
Oh, that boy likes to play floor hockey.
Too much ice sticking.
I've been clipped a couple of times.
Yeah, that's
Simmer down,
high
dog.
sticking. That's it could be a game misconduct, buddy.
Hey, you know what? What do we do? Come up here. Come here. There you go. Okay. Now look in the camera. I know. You did what?
What was that?
Oh boy. She got to do some bird hunting. Where's the birds? Where's the birds? Yep, we didn't find any birds. Hot. Hard to smell them birds. She's like, my nose was working. She was trying. It was hot for us, hot for her.
Now that it's cool and damp, I'm hearing that's what the pups love.
Yeah. I thought about that today. We could have went this afternoon, went for some birds, but I'm tuckered.
She's like, I'm ready to go right now. What are you doing? Look at her. She's ready to go.
Yeah.
Waiting on you.
Look at her.
You said the B
you can't
word.
see her though.
You said the B word.
You say birds. Did I say birds? I know. I said birds. You did. I said birds. All right, get down, fatty. Say goodbye. Say goodnight, Irene. Oh. All right, thanks for watching the show.
You're full of yourself now.
Plenty more episodes to come.